AronRa made a video about epistemology that I thought was a pretty good extension of the videos that PhilosophyTube and I made about how we have a hard time fitting the idea of God into science. In AronRa's video, he addresses the question of how we can or cannot know things. In that video, he made some remarks about philosophy that seemed to express skepticism toward the whole field. He's clarified that this is not what he intended to express, but a dismissive attitude toward philosophy is something that I encounter a lot among scientifically minded people. This attitude gets under the skin of a lot of philosophers, and Gary Edwards made a great video in response to AronRa, to which I'll post a link. There are a couple of reasons why I think scientifically minded people are put off by philosophy. One reason is that the things that philosophy tries to question seem to be common sense. When philosophers ask questions like, "What do you mean when you say that something is true?" many folks think philosophers are either really dumb or they're just playing dumb and trying to pull some kind of trick. The second reason people react negatively to philosophy is that they have encountered people who do, in fact, try to play tricks on people using philosophy. Many apologists, when confronted with inconvenient facts, will altogether give up on trying to present facts and begin to question the epistemological assumptions behind them. Notice the difference in approach between Kent Hovind and his son Eric. Kent Hovind was a pretty epic embarrassment because he tried to present facts to back up his beliefs, but most of what he presented he clearly misunderstood or deliberately misrepresented.
People kill dragons for meat because they were a menace, to prove you're a hero, to prove you're superior, competition for land, or for medicinal purposes. Many ancient recipes call for dragon blood, dragon bones, dragon saliva.
But Eric doesn't present facts. Eric and his buddy Sye Ten Bruggencate, instead of engaging with scientific evidence, attacked the epistemic basis of methodological naturalism.
I said to the American atheist, I said, you claim to only know things via your senses, and that your senses deceive you. So how do you know the way things actually are?
I think they do this because they know their worldview cannot be supported by the facts. When a good philosopher, acting in good faith, asks questions like, what is truth, they ask these questions for the sake of clarifying epistemology rather than obscuring it. But philosophy has been given a bad name by people who ask this question because they know the facts don't support their beliefs, so instead of presenting evidence, they dispute the whole epistemology through which evidence is interpreted. These are people who propose things like presuppositionalism and reformed epistemology, or who say that there is a distinction between observational science and historical science. They try to construct a whole new epistemology that is biased toward their views. What I try to remind everybody is that what Sye Ten Bruggencate, Alvin Plantinga, and William Lane Craig are doing is bad philosophy. There is such a thing as good philosophy. Don't give up on philosophy altogether just because there are shysters who try to use it to con people.